So this is my last day in California, but you are looking at the Prince of Darkness himself, the one and only Ozzy Osbourne. He was signing copies of his Patient Number 9 album, and my buddy knew my flight was leaving in the evening, and in fact he was the one driving me to the airport, and he had a great idea. He says, hey, let's get tickets for the signing, and we'll do that, and then you can leave California. So what a way to depart. One of my favorite artists of all time. So pretty cool. Alright, touch the plane for good luck. I am finally on my way to Florida. I don't know what was going on here, but it looked rather strange. But yeah, I'm boarding the plane in Burbank, I'm sorry, LAX, taking an overnight flight, and I'll be in Orlando real soon. But here's my seat next to the flight attendant. I am ready to go. Alright, so I've arrived in Orlando. It's 6:30 a.m. local time. I'm waiting for my bags. Mars is on her way to pick me up, and I will be a Floridian. Alright, we had breakfast at Maple Street Waffle House. And then we went to Disney Springs. So this is us at the top of the Coca-Cola store, and there's a bar up there. And this is the 50th anniversary drink for Disney World. So during this time I arrived. We haven't closed on the house yet. We're anxiously waiting. But at least I'm here. That was the best part. So huge thanks to Warner Brothers, my former employer, for letting me work my last bit of time there remotely and then mail back my computer and other stuff. Yeah, huge thank you for that. It really helped a lot. The logistics of this, needing to be here to sign and get the keys and just do all those things, flying back and forth just wasn't great. And then my last day at WB was like the 23rd, I think, of September, and I started my new job the 26th of September, that Monday. So again, flying back and forth would have been crazy. So really big thank you to my former boss. I'm not going to use names here, but they know who they are. They know what they did. There's several people involved who allowed me to do this, and I am grateful for it. So thank you again. But we're just kind of doing stuff. Me and Mars, we can't spend a bunch of money, right? So for example, we wanted to buy a new refrigerator, and I didn't film this, but we found the one we wanted. It was low stock all over the place. So I asked the guys, like, hey, can I put a small deposit down? Can I hold this but not really pay for it until I pick it up, which would be after the house closed? And he said absolutely. So that was awesome. But we were trying to fill the time. We were trying to be productive and do things, but again, we're restricted on what we could spend and and certain things we could do. So it was a little weird. However, one cool thing though that I saw as I was just rummaging around the good old internet was the Red Hot Chili Peppers band. They were playing here in Orlando. I think on the 14th or 15th, like basically a week prior to us closing on the house. And so I thought, oh, hey, I wonder how much tickets are, because I wanted to go see them in Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium. But upper deck seats, if I recall, were starting at like $150. So out of curiosity, I looked it up here. Upper deck seats were starting at $40. So I kind of rummaged through, and basically I found some tickets. They weren't too bad, and I think close to $40-50. And so yeah, we went to that. And so this next little segment is just a little bit of what I filmed. I don't want to put a lot in here. I'll probably get hit with a copyright thing on the video. Good old YouTube. But we did go to the show, so I wanted to show a little bit of it, because it was a lot of fun. It was the first time I got to see the Chili Peppers, and I'd wanted to see them for a long time. And it also just was part of this whirlwind experience. This last week leading up to closing, me coming out, and just us going through all this stuff, we were really stressed. Because you're just thinking, what could go wrong? Are we going to close on time? And you're kind of just running all these scenarios in your head, even though everything went 100% according to plan. Everything went just like they said. I think maybe just being a first-time home buyer, we had the extra nervousness, but but we had it, you know, regardless of whatever the reason was. And so again, this week for us was just a lot going on, and in my head, this was a way for us to sort of chill out, right? Like, let's go to this show. We both wanted to go. Let's go and let's just have a little fun. It almost got rained out, as you'll see here in a moment, but the show did go on, and we had a great time. So enjoy this next bit. I just wanted to add a little context there for you. It's 8 o'clock. We finally made it inside.
Getting into our envelope for our house. It's got Nate's name on it. We got a keychain. Wonder what's with it. Read before opening. Oh yeah, it's for us. For the occupants. Wow! There's so many keys! So exciting! Camp house keys.
There they are. Finally got them. Alright, so we're just leaving the, I always forget, the title company.
Title company.
Yeah, so we're just leaving the title company now. We got our keys. We gotta actually do a few little errands in prep for us getting to the house, but then we're gonna unload our hotel room into the cars and then head to the house. So let's go. We'll take you along with us. All right, we're outside the extended stay. Just packed the cars. We're gonna get gas and then head to our new home. Let me show you the cars. So Mars is getting Mimi's into his little thing so he can be road ready. And then, I don't know if you guys can see in here, but we're pretty packed. I didn't know that was gonna fall down. Well, there's the car. The back's pretty full. We filled my car pretty well. And this is just stuff from the hotel. So, anyways, ready to hit the road, and then we'll be at our house. All right, so we just got in. Let me show you around. So start at the front door. Light switches, entryway is tiled. And then it goes into carpet down the hallways. So first off on the left there's a restroom. This will be the guest restroom, and then the restroom shared by us when we're in our offices. So this first room in the front of the house will be Mars's office. It's the only room that has 2 windows. And let me see if I can kind of zoom out. There you go. So it's a good sized space. You can see outside. And then closets. And then this will be my office, but let's detour into the bathroom. All right, here we are. Hello. Double vanity, toilet, shower, bath combo. Oops. So pretty nice, although we don't plan to use the shower too much in here. It'll primarily be if our guests want it. But here, this will be my office window, and I'll probably put my desk over here so that I'll sit like this, face the door. Same closet as Mars's office. Like I said, all All the bedrooms have the same closet. This leads out to the garage. So, garage area. 2-car garage, water heater, opener. Here's Miracle. And this will be the laundry room. Hey, buddy. Yeah. And this will be Miracle's area over here. And then this will be the guest room. And then when it's not a guest room, like when we don't have visitors, this is going to be our like arts and crafts area. Window, neighbors. You can kind of see the retention pond back there. I'll show you a little more later. Back down this way. This is going to be our living room area. It's a nice open concept. Kitchen island. Dining area. Our fridge is supposed to come this Friday. So today is Wednesday, September 21st. This is our pantry. This is where they left us some of the touch-up paints as needed. There should be some tile in the garage as well. It's our oven, stove, microwave, dishwasher, sink. Got granite countertops. These actually came standard with the house. This was our problem window. This is what delayed our closing for several weeks. When it arrived, it was broken, and so we had to wait on it. There's our retention pond in the back. So, you know, being from California, we generally don't have these. So it's basically, you know, overflow. So because it rains so much here, it fills up with water. But when it is full with water, as you can see, it kind of looks nice. It's almost like we have a pond back here. And then there's conservation back here. So that's county land. They shouldn't develop on it. And it's just trees. Here's another look at our kitchen, living room. Here's our lanai area. They need to surface the patio or the lanai's like floor still. And then our master bedroom. We don't have a bed just yet, and we also found out it's going to be delayed a couple weeks. We thought we were going to get it this weekend, but he called me back and said that it's unfortunately on back order, like many other things. But here's our master bath. Likewise, dual vanity. We're going to frost this window. Water closet, very simple. Walk-in closet's quite nice. It's got a light inside, and it's good size. Like I can, you know, come all the way in here. Plenty of space. And then probably our favorite thing is the shower. So here's our shower. Let's see, there we go. It's a nice big glass door shower. And head with rain head, and it's got this fancy thing. So let's see if I can do this here. And there's the rain head. And we can control the temperature. So we can set it to whatever we want it to. And then you also have the ability to turn on this head at the same time. Or just one or the other. So pretty cool, obviously something new, something we've never had before, so we're excited. You know, it even tells you your time that it was on and the water usage, so that can actually be handy. Make sure we keep our water use down, which is awesome. But that's our bathroom.
Oh yeah.
But that's actually the house. That was a grand tour. Excited to be here. This is literally our first time here by ourselves. The other times we were doing some sort of walkthrough, making sure everything was installed correctly or what have you. And we are finally home. We are officially checked out of the hotel. All of our stuff that we have with us thus far is all in the cars right now. So Mars is actually starting to unload. So I'll go help her do that now. And we're gonna start getting set up. So we are finally home. More to come though. We'll give you some updates shortly. All right, both cars are unloaded. Now we're just gonna get a few things straightened up. Obviously, this is just a little bit. This is just what we had at the hotel. So just gonna get it a little organized, and then, I don't know, maybe take a rest. We do have to run to like Lowe's and get a couple of things in preparation for tomorrow, having the container arriving, unloading it, and all that good stuff. So we shall see. It's about 5:30 now, our time. So probably also fit in dinner pretty soon. This is a bottle of Prosecco that they gave us from the title company. I'm not a big sparkling wine guy, but we'll drink it. And here's a look at some of the mess we made. But we've basically put everything away, or at least in the rooms we're gonna go to. Getting a good start. It's one of our little swing chairs. But right now it's set up so we can look outside. I just want to show you guys the front. It's the house, the cars. We're having a house tea coffee. It's straight from the machine.
Getting a Darth Vader tea.
First meal, we're trying China Park. It's a Chinese takeaway. So
we got Prosecco?
Yeah. I showed the bottle earlier, but here's our bag.
From Lancy Home.
Oh.
Sweetheart blend chocolatey cherries with a hint of brandy.
Yeah, alright.
Coffee.
Barney's coffee.
Ooh, it smells good. Welcome home. Live in your element, Uber Eats.
Oh, that's nice. I guess we should have opened that before we bought dinner.
Enjoy takeout on us as you get settled into your home. So this will come handy tomorrow when we're unloading the pod.
This is true.
Arctic tumblers.
Oh, big.
Wow. That's really nice. That comes in handy for coffee.
Yeah, that is nice. I thought it was the tiny ones, but I mean, this is good.
Well, this is from Lancy. The other ones were from the loan company.
Oh, I see. So we're getting a bunch of cups from people.
Coming. But thank you, Lancy. We're gonna use it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, and then here is our Chinese takeout. Alright, so a couple things of steamed rice, some lo mein noodles. This is a spicy pork, and that's kung pao chicken. First meal in the house. And maybe some champagne. Miracle's first meal in the house.
Hey, you want dinner?
So at the moment, the laundry room is his room. Just because it's tiled, and at his age, sometimes he has accidents, so we want to keep him in here for a while.
And he likes to go swimming in his water bowl.
That's true. But he's got a pretty sweet setup right now.
Love it.
Yeah, and he's got his food with some rice. And the rice is just, again, just to help his digestion. Because
he's a little stressed since it's a new environment.
Yeah. Old man problems. But he's doing good. Good boy, bud.
Dinner means.
He's like, yeah, whatever.
Oh, and we did get him a little chandelier we're going to install later above his house.
There it is. Alright. Now we're going to eat.
Yes.
Our first visitor, a little toad. Hey, little guy. Good morning. It's a little after 6 a.m. I just woke up. I'm up, so I think I'm just gonna kind of putt around a little bit, but it does feel good to be in the new home. I can't describe it. It's just really nice. I think we mentioned no bed yet, so we are sleeping on the floor, so that part wasn't the greatest, but we knew that I still slept pretty well though, and even though it's a little before our alarm's set to go up at 6:30. I'm just gonna be up, and it feels great. Like I said, I can't really describe it, but there's just something about it, being here in our house. And our random stuff that's strewed out on the counter, but anyway, I don't even know if this is gonna make it in the video because it's just me rambling, but it's just nice. I guess I'm just gonna hang out for a minute until it is 6:30, and then we'll start getting Mars up, get ready for work and all that good stuff. She's gonna take off. I'm gonna wait around for the shipping container to get here from 1-800-PACK-RAT, and then I'm gonna start unloading it. All right, so put some layout board down, help the carpet, and I'll do a little bit more of the house and getting as we get ready for our stuff. Stepping out onto the lanai. Sun is just starting to come up. It's a beautiful morning. So I literally just got the text that Spectrum is coming out between noon and 1 today, so that's good. That's their scheduled window. I was just about to share with you, I don't know what time 1-800-PACK-RAT's coming, but I paid to have it, paid extra to have it delivered in the morning. But, you know, I forget what their definition of morning is, but I don't have an exact time, so fingers crossed that it's early. All right, so a lot of stuff happening. PACK-RAT called not too long ago, maybe about a half hour ago, said they were gonna be here in about 45 minutes to an hour, so I was just peeking outside, anxious, but it's awesome. That means they're on their way and they're gonna arrive pretty early. I think they say they can arrive as early as 8, and so if they're on the time range he just told me, they'd be here about 8:30, so that's really great. I appreciate that from them. And I just got off the phone with my insurance company for the car and updated it, moved the policy to Florida. Prices, it would have actually been cheaper. I ended up raising my my coverage actually, because the minimums here in Florida are kind of scary low actually, and I just didn't want to risk it. So even though I could have had a cheaper policy, I went ahead and increased it, and I'm only paying about $15 more a month than I was. So again, that was my decision to do that, but it was great. And now I have a new policy. I'm ready to go. So when we go to the tax collector's office, I can show proof of Florida car insurance. So I think we're on our way. I'm just kind of walking about. I took a little footage with my work phone basically, and I'm gonna drop that in here. But it was funny, while I was on the call with the insurance company, a bunch of turkeys walked through the backyard. So I'll drop that in right now. All right, so yeah, turkeys, it's a new thing for us. And I have the internet guy scheduled to come out between noon and 1 today. So that's awesome. We have the refrigerator being delivered tomorrow. Everything's going well except for the bed. The guy told us it would be Friday, then he called me back and said, sorry, we're out of stock of the mattress in the warehouse. It's not gonna be till like October 2nd. So we're gonna have to go about a week and a half without a bed, so that's a bummer. Otherwise, everything was lining up really nicely. We did a really good job of getting everything going. The only thing outstanding that I have to do is 1, go to the post office, 2, go to the city hall for the water and trash, and then contact the electric company. So I gotta get the basic utilities going, but I hope to do that today or tomorrow. So, like I said, things are going pretty well. Fingers crossed they continue that way, and we'll keep you updated. Hopefully you'll see me in a second with our PACK-RAT container. All right, there's our pod. Haven't seen it since it was in Burbank, but he's gonna put it right here, and then we will start unloading. And the time is 8:27, so this is awesome. All right, there's our 6,000 plus pound container getting lifted. This truck's pretty awesome. I'm impressed by this machine. He's inching it over, and again, he's gonna place it here for us. All right, so he just left. Very nice guy.
Gotta open this lock. Honestly, don't remember what key it is. All right, let's do this. All right, so just got the lock off. I'll be honest, I'm pretty worried about the status of shit in here. Ooh. Well, that looks familiar. That ladder's gonna slide out and hit me in the face. All right, guess what? Time to unload. Oh man. So I just wanted to show like some of this. I put zip ties or various things to just keep it in place so that it didn't fall out on me when I opened this thing. Here's my tools. Been at it for about 2 hours and I think I made some good progress. Getting the garage loaded up with some things. See, we brought the essentials. But I'm about halfway through, so you can kind of see it behind me. I'm pretty happy with the progress, and I was happy to see that the mattress, the old mattress, was in this, which we're gonna transition to the guest room, but since we don't have a bed right now, this is gonna be ours, so happy to see that. Working away, but like I said, I'm about halfway through really, and that's great. Maybe we can clear this out today and then get it picked up and switch it out because we have another 16-footer to do. But more to come. All right. Hey, so I just ran over real fast to set up our water because I realized I need to show proof of utilities for our driver's license later. I came over here to City Hall behind me. Sorry, it's trucks. I came over to City Hall here behind me and I was in and out of there in under 10 minutes. That was amazing. So it's super cool. I might see if I can go set up my electrical now real fast, but I gotta be back for the internet guy in about 45 minutes. So I'm gonna look it up and we'll see what happens. All right, just wanted to give you a peek. So as I've been bringing stuff in, doing my best to spread it around a bit. Obviously we have a lot to do, but at least we got the mini fridges out, so we don't have to rely on just the cooler. And tomorrow our full-size fridge should be here, so it's gonna work out really well. There is stuff in the garage. I don't have much in the master bedroom yet. The guest room has some stuff. My room is getting to have quite a bit of stuff to be my office. The internet guy is here, by the way, too, so that's awesome. And he thought it would be a pretty easy install based on where our cables are located outside and what he has to access. So that's all good. Good for him and good for me. So I like that. But let's see, it's 10 to 1 right now. So I expect Mars home pretty soon. I thought she was gonna be off close to 1 o'clock today. So maybe in like a half hour, 40 minutes, she should be home. I am getting hungry at this point, so I might stop and get some snacks. My right arm's getting tired too, I can feel it. So I'm taking a little break. I've been hydrating, by the way. I've gone through a couple Gatorades so far. So I'm doing pretty good. Take a little break and then continue on. I really only have one more row of stuff in the container. Couple totes and then some more of the larger boxes. And then the mattress and the large IKEA shelf thing that Mars will have to help me with. But doing pretty good. I'm very confident it will empty this container today. All right, so it's actually late in the evening. I have no idea what time it is. Almost 9 o'clock, so 8:50. We just got back from a quick trip to Lowe's and we're trying a new burger joint called Culver's. So let's kind of show you what we got. So I got a side of onion rings and a double cheeseburger. It's pretty good. Mars got a side of pretzel bites. That looks really good. And she got a root beer float.
And cheese melt.
A cheese melt. So pretty good. It's our first time here. Looks really good.
It smells like when you cook it on your flat top meat with all the butter on the bread. Look at that. Ooh.
Yeah, it looks pretty tasty. So we're gonna dig in and if we remember, we'll give you a quick review when we're done. So here's a look at my burger. It is delicious. So I guess they're known for, they call them butter burgers, which is exactly how I cook my burgers, in butter. I can definitely taste it. I can taste the butter in this. My onion rings are real nice, lightly, fried. These pretzel bites are really good. We both like the cheese a lot. It's like, it's kind of a watery cheese, but not in a bad way. Like, I don't know. We both enjoy the flavor. We think it's pretty good. See, it's not like super thick, but tastes really nice. And then the pretzel bites have a nice salt on them.
The cheese tastes like the nacho cheese they give you at the Dodger Stadium in your helmet.
Mm-hmm. And what do you think of that melt?
This is things I crave when I'm having a bad day. It is really good. It's buttery.
Yeah, so you can see it there. Yeah, so our first experience at Culver's is a good one. We definitely want to go back. We saw several things on the menu too that we thought would be good to try, so we will try them out.
Yeah, and Matt, if you're watching, they have a strawberry salad.
All right, we're gonna finish this and we'll be back with you shortly.
Hey guys, so back with you shortly never happened. Forgot to film an outro again, so future Nate here filling in. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm trying to think, what was the takeaways from this other than just to document our moving in, which is probably our primary focus. But for viewership, I just want to note, I make mention of getting the pod delivered, but also that we have others to deliver thereafter, and so some logistics in that, but also having, I had the internet guy out there. I went to City Hall, turned on the water, and then what I ended up doing for the power, by the way, the physical location was a little too far for me to get to and get back in time, but I did call them and I was able to set up my electrical all online, so it all worked out super fast, and I did it all in one day. So, for example, the internet was scheduled prior. I knew when he was coming, and things like that. But I guess my point is think about those things as you're moving in. Think about what you need. Arguably, I guess we didn't need the internet, but I wanted to have it, especially since I knew Mars would be working from home, things like that. It was definitely towards the top of our list. So just something to throw out there, something that you might miss and think, oh, well, once we move in, then I'll call to make these appointments. Remember, they have other clients, so you never know. They could tell you that they can't see you till next week, something like that. So just keep that on the forefront of your mind. But otherwise, hope you just enjoyed kind of seeing a little bit of us moving in, and more stuff to come. So as always, thank you very much for watching. We appreciate it, and until next time, bye bye.